So welcome to part 2 of your gratitude training. I'm here to support you in getting prepped and ready to take yourself on and take yourself to the next level in our part 2. As you remember in part 1, it took a few days for the participants to engage and participate and share and all this. Now in part 2, it's like right on. We jump right in, we go for it right away. So in order to create the most value in the training and to keep your butt in the chair, it's important that you know what your big why is. Your big why is essentially your purpose for being there. You got to be really clear on what it is that you want for your life. What are the extraordinary results that you want to create? It could be just in one area and you want to take that to the next level, or it could be like your life purpose. It could be a declaration of like, I want to be more loving, intimate, powerful. I want to make more money. Whatever it is, you make sure that your big why is big enough that when we turn up the heat in part 2, you're not out the door right away. Your purpose for being there has to be so big that you are willing to be uncomfortable, to break through whatever it is that's stopping you from having that now. That's your big why. The philosophical foundation of the gratitude training is that we say that you are whole, perfect, and complete. We're all whole, perfect, and complete. Now, throughout life and life events and circumstances and things that's happened, we have sort of built up walls and barriers and obstacles and things that actually cover up our authentic self. Now it's already in there. It's almost like a diamond, you know, when a coal turns into a diamond, it's there already. It's just not shining until you get it to shine. So you already have everything in you. You have that authenticity. You have that love. You have that passion. You have the purpose, all of it. It's just simply that you have either forgotten or covered it up. Life is amazing, full of lessons learned. Now, most of you remember that part 1 was about discovery. Well, part 2 is about breakthrough. You will have an opportunity to literally break through everything and anything that stops you in life or has stopped you for your entire life in these 5 days. So the opportunity here is huge. When you start working on breaking through everything that stopped you in your life, you're going to be uncomfortable. So part 2 is designed in a way that especially the first 2.5 days is all about letting go of a lot of things and putting it all out in the open. So it's an environment, like we've said, it's a breakthrough environment, and you're gonna like put it all out, the sadness, the anger, the disloyalties, the trust, that whatever is coming up for you, you're gonna have an opportunity to just get it all out, let it go, so that you can get committed to what you really want in your life and step into that and create that in your life. We ask that you just think of why you're there. What is the big reason why you want to break through all these things? Why would you want to be uncomfortable? What is it that you want in order to be okay being uncomfortable about breaking through some things? Because otherwise, what happens is we just go out and we continue doing the same thing over and over again, and we're not going to necessarily create those results. We might, if we do some other work over time, but here's an opportunity for you. You could actually have it all happen in 5 days. It's profound. Another thing to notice about part 2 is that the room is not set up with a theater style seating. It's actually an arc. So everyone is in the front row, essentially. In part 2, everyone shares, everyone goes for it, everyone breaks through, everyone is part of everything. So there is no hiding in part 2. The trainer also works a lot more individually with each and every one of you. And even as the trainer is working with someone else, you will see in many cases that it actually applies to your life too. And you'll be sitting over here having breakthroughs while the trainer is working with someone else. The only requirements really that we have for you in participating, other than your big why and your purpose for being there, is honesty and authenticity. You can cry, you can be sad, you can be happy, you can laugh, you can be joyous, you can, scream, you can anything. Like, let everything come out. It's sort of like a laboratory for you. Get it all out, let it go, so that you can get committed to what you really want in your life and step into that and create that in your life. These 5 days will probably be the most powerful 5 days of your life. So just imagine this. It's a team environment in part 2. So if everybody has to win in order for you to win, you have to win in order for everyone to win. So you now have a team of people that are committed to what you want. Now think about when you get committed to something and you like give it everything you have and how powerful that is. Now imagine having a team of people being committed to that for you as well. So it's highly intense, incredibly powerful, and the most amazing environment and experience that you could possibly have in your life. Now that I've scared you about part 2, part 2 is also outrageous, crazy, fun, joy. There's so much light and love in part 2. It's crazy. And when you start seeing the possibilities for your life right in front of you and you can like taste them, it is one of the most rewarding experiences, and also the best platform for you to stand on as you go out into your life after part 2 and choosing masterful living or not, you go out in your life and you create it. Most of you are watching this video already logged into the gratitude training student portal. And in here, as you can see, or in there are a lot of pre-training tasks, just like it was for part 1. We ask that you complete all those tasks, including watching this video, which you are, and downloading your personal assessment questionnaire. We ask that you fill these out and bring them to registration prior to the training. We ask that you go 100% when you fill out these forms. They are required to enter the training on Wednesday. 10 days before the training, we'll be actually sending you an email every day. Finish your checklist, finish your checklist, finish your checklist. It will keep coming until you're complete. So we do this to just make sure you're prepped. You will also get an email that says, pay your balance, pay your balance, pay your balance. That's because we want registration to be as smooth as possible so that you can work on your forms or whatever else you need to do and not worry about making payments at registration. So we ask that you pay your balance before you get to registration if possible. On Friday, the week before the training starts, you will actually get a logistical email that has, where is the training, what to bring, what to eat, all that good stuff. Please look out for that email, and if you haven't gotten it, contact us so that we can send it to you. Also on Monday, the week of your training, we're going to send you another text confirmation saying, are you coming? We want you to confirm your seat in the training. So when you get that text message on Monday, please respond, yes, I'm coming, no, I'm not coming. This helps us prepare for your training and also open up space if there's anyone on the waiting list. So please respond to that text message. It supports us tremendously. So it's important that you know the times and the days of the training. So the training starts on Wednesday, and it's from 12 to midnight on Wednesday, 12 to midnight on Thursday, 12 to midnight on Friday. On Saturday, you go 11 a.m. to midnight, and on Sunday, you go 10 a.m. till about 8 p.m. when the graduation is. So these are long hours, and we ask that you are on time for all sessions. And again, we are going to say that the end times are approximate, and the reason why is because it's going to depend upon the group. And if a student needs some work, or if you as a group need work, or things happen in the training that we can't control because this is your training, then there's a possibility you'll go later than 12. So you want to make sure that your family is aware of this, or anyone that's waiting for you at home, that you may be home later than right after 12 o'clock. So make sure they're aware that you're in this training, for you and for them, and to really create that value. And and just so that they're prepared that you might be home a little later.
Life is amazing, full of lessons learned, blood, sweat, and
So bring a jacket or a sweater because the room can get cold. You want to make sure you have layers. Dress comfortably. Bring money for your meal breaks. You'll have a meal break every day with your small group leader and your small group. So bring money for your meal breaks. Bring snacks and drinks because the hours are long and you want to make sure you're hydrated. Medications. Make sure you bring any prescribed medication that you need to take during the hours of the training. We're going to ask that you do this responsibly. Also, any additional medication that you may need, such as if you have asthma, bring an inhaler, or diabetes, anything like that, make sure you're covered. Because again, long hours, highly intense training, breakthrough environment, bring anything and everything you could possibly need. Registration starts at 11 a.m. and the training starts at 12 p.m. We ask that you come in time so that you'll be ready to go and not be late for the training because, like I said, this is a training that kind of goes boom, straight up. So you're out of the room, you're missing something, guaranteed. So you want to make sure you're there on time. So that's it. You're fully prepped. Now, a word from me to you. I too have done part 1. I too have done part 2 in Masterful Living. Part 2 completely catapulted my life into what it is today. Masterful Living helped me put it all into place. Part 2, for me, was one of the most profound experiences of my life. You don't want to miss this opportunity. You want to go all out. I can't even tell you how important it is, and you will know on Sunday when you open your eyes at graduation.